The astonishing thing is, one of the best ways to make lasting change in your life is if you raise your standards. You wanting something is not enough for you to get it. You have to put in the work. You won't get your heart's desire by just wishing for it. It's good to hope. It's good to believe. It's good to wish for things, but you have to put in the work. You must do your part. If you want change, you have to change the things you tolerate. You have to change the things you are willing to tolerate yourself and from others. Once you do that, you will see changes in your life. You cannot afford to waste time. If you know you need to do something, if you know what is right to do, you can't put it off. You can't let it wait any longer. You have to get up and do it. When you procrastinate, you end up working twice as hard as you would have if you had just done it the right way. You may think you're just taking a break, but you're just wasting time. You're going to have to do it at some point anyways, so why not just do it at once? Focus and work on the critical things in your life, the essential things. Think about it. What can you give up? What can you let go of in order to make time for the important things in life? Anything in life that is worth having, working towards, or fighting for requires discipline. But it's hard to be disciplined. It hurts. It takes a lot out of you. But you have to do it if you want to live a truly successful life. You will have to make sacrifices, but it's temporary. Regret, on the other hand, the regret of not doing what you know you should have done when you should have done it, is long term. So don't allow yourself to feel regret. Don't allow yourself to utter the words, "if I had known." You can't control time. You can't pause it. You can't rewind it. You can't slow it down. But what you can do is control what you do with it. We all live the same 24 hours. We get different results because of the way we use our 24 hours. How do you use your time? Are you being productive? Are you doing things that will have lasting benefits in your life? Or are you spending your time on trivial things?
There are things that you have to do for yourself, by yourself. There are things that only you can do for yourself. And they are so crucial that if you don't do them, your life will never change. Do the best you can for yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to do all that you can for yourself. It may seem selfish, and you may be called selfish, but you can't be of help to anyone if you don't first help yourself. You can't move forward in life without the right attitude. The real problem you have could be your attitude towards whatever you're facing. It can be the reason that you're stuck in a rut. It can be the reason why everything that you try ends up failing. Your attitude is the key to your success and happiness. If you face your work and your passion with the right attitude, a spirit of excellence will begin to follow you, and that will make you stand out among your peers. If you can take control of your attitude every day, you will see that no matter what is going on, and no matter what you're facing, you can enjoy your life. Your attitude is so powerful. A good attitude will give you a good life. A bad attitude will give you a poor life. There is always room for you to grow. There's always a new level for you to reach. But getting there depends on how much you want it. It depends on your drive and your passion and your tenacity. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. You just have to get into the right frame of mind. You have to be deliberate and careful what you say about yourself and to yourself. Sometimes you have to pick yourself up with your words. Encourage yourself. Speak kind things to yourself. Tell yourself that you're worthy of happiness, that you're worthy of love, that you deserve to live a fulfilled life. If you change the way you think, you will change the way you live. You will change the type of life you live.
Your life is the manifestation of your thoughts and beliefs. What you believe in your heart is what you will see in your life. If you believe that your life is horrible, that you're unloved, that you're alone, that is what you will see in your world. That is what you will experience. So believe. Believe that you are loved. Believe that you can be happy, that you are happy. Believe that you can be who you want to be. Stop judging yourself unworthy. Stop looking down on yourself. You cannot fill your mind and heart with negativity and expect to live a positive life. If you make positive affirmations about yourself and repeat them often, those things will become true for you. Live with an attitude of gratitude. Being thankful for the things around you, even the trivial things, will lift your spirit. Your will is one of your most powerful assets. You are filled with greatness and power. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. Don't let people's words bring you down because they don't know you. They don't know what you're capable of. They don't know what you've been through, and they definitely don't know how far you can go. Believe against all odds. When things refuse to work out, you can't give up. That's what the average person would do. But you're not average. You're not normal. You are strong. You are resilient. You are unrelenting. Don't let circumstances define you. Don't let them define your future. Your future is defined by what you strongly desire and how much you're willing to work for it. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Decide what you want your life to be and fight for it. Your life literally depends on it. Free yourself of regret and all negative emotions from the day before. The more anger you hold in your heart towards the past, the less capable you are of loving the present. A beautiful outer world starts with you fixing what is within, fixing what may be broken, or simply accepting what was and truly being present in the now.
You need to take action and make decisions in your life today that will set you up for a better, brighter tomorrow. The world is filled with an infinite number of opportunities to live the life that you want to live. But it all starts with you. It starts with you looking within yourself and finding the answers that you seek elsewhere. Decide how you want your life to be and live like you already have whatever it is that you want to manifest in your life. When we ask for patience, when we ask for kindness, when we ask for happiness, we are given that, or we are given the opportunity to be patient, the opportunity to be kind, and the opportunity to be happy. Everything you want in your life is out there already, if you only choose to see it and claim it like it is already yours, because it really is yours for the taking. You may think you are busy or too caught up in your life to have time for other things, but those are just excuses. People fight and make time for what is truly important to them. You need to be disciplined and set your priorities straight. Napoleon Hill once said, "The man that masters himself through self-discipline can never be mastered by others." Don't be a slave to anyone or anything, including time. No matter what happens, your life is yours to live, especially on your terms. Don't wait for something in the outer world to change. Simply decide what it is that you want and take your first step in a much grander staircase. Do things that scare you sometimes. It lets you feel like you are truly alive and living. The price of inaction is far greater than the cost of a mistake. A mistake in this case would be procrastinating on doing what it is that you really want to do with yourself. Prepare while others daydream. Begin while others procrastinate. Work while others wish, listen while others talk, smile while others frown, and persist while others quit. Stay true to yourself, and things will work out in your life better than you would expect.
Here's another short story by Team MotivationSupreme that will get you thinking about your life. An emperor in the Far East was growing old and knew it was time to choose his successor. Instead of choosing one of his assistants or his children, he decided something different. He called young people in the kingdom together one day. He said, "It is time for me to step down and choose the next emperor. I have decided to choose one of you." The kids were shocked, but the emperor continued, "I'm going to give each one of you a seed today. I want you to plant the seed, water it, and come back here 1 year from today with what you have grown from this one seed. I will then judge the plants that you bring, and the one I choose will be the next emperor." One boy named Ling was there that day, and he, like the others, received a seed. He went home and excitedly told his mother the story. She helped him get a pot and planting soil, and he planted the seed and watered it carefully. Every day, he would water it and watch to see if it had grown. After about 3 weeks, some of the other youths began to talk about their seeds and the plants that they were beginning to grow. Ling kept checking his seed, but nothing ever grew. Weeks went by, still nothing. But now, others were talking about their plants, but Ling didn't have a plant, and he felt like a failure. 6 months went by, still nothing in Ling's pot. A year finally went by, and all the youths of the kingdom brought their plants to the emperor for inspection. Ling told his mother that he wasn't going to take an empty pot. But honest about what happened, Ling felt sick to his stomach, but he knew his mother was right. He took his empty pot to the palace. When Ling arrived, he was well amazed at the variety of plants grown by the other youths. They were beautiful in all shapes and sizes. Ling put his empty pot on the floor, and many of the other kids laughed at him. A few felt sorry for him and just said, "Hey, nice try." When the emperor arrived, he surveyed the room and greeted the young people. Ling just tried to hide in the back. "My, what great plants, trees, and flowers you have grown," said the emperor. "Today, one of you will be appointed the next emperor." All of a sudden, the emperor spotted Ling at the back of the room with his empty pot. He ordered his guards to bring him to the front. Ling was terrified. The emperor knows I'm a failure. Maybe he will have me killed. When Ling got to the front, the emperor asked his name. "My name is Ling," he replied. He looked at Ling, then announced to the crowd, "Behold your new emperor. His name is Ling." Ling couldn't believe it. Ling couldn't even grow his seed. How could he be the new emperor? Then the emperor said, "1 year ago today, I gave everyone here a seed. I told you to take the seed, plant it, water it, and bring it back to me today. But I gave you all boiled seeds, which would not grow. All of you, except Ling, have brought me trees and plants and flowers. When you found that the seed would not grow, you substituted another seed for the one I gave you. Ling was the only one with the courage and honesty to bring me a pot with my seed in it. Therefore, he is the one who will be the new emperor."